Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Emily and today I have for you a quick 5-minute yoga video just to stretch out the full body, perfect for those who are short on time, or maybe we have a long journey ahead of us today, we're traveling for the day and we just need a quick break to stretch out and release the body. You can come back to this video time and time again, you can practice it anywhere, anytime, and hopefully you will get what you need from this little video. So to begin, we can either sit up on the knees or with the legs crossed. And we're just going to stretch out the wrists to begin with. So we can just extend the arms out and spreading those fingers wide, we're just going to circle the wrist round in one direction. It doesn't matter which way you go because we'll circle the wrists both ways. Nice big circles. And then circling the opposite way. Again, spreading those fingers wide. Circling the wrist wide. And then we can just gently shake out those arms. Beautiful. Coming into our tabletop position. The hands are shoulder width apart. We're spreading those fingers wide and the knees are hip width apart. And we'll move through some cat-cows to warm up the spine. So on our inhale, we'll draw the belly down, lift the chest and chin up. Exhaling, pulling the belly in, rounding the spine, bringing the chin to the chest. Inhaling, waving up the spine, lifting the chest and chin. Exhaling, round. Inhaling, lift. Exhaling, round. Last time, inhale, waving up the spine. Exhaling, round. Do you know what? We'll throw in one more round of cat-cows for luck. Inhale, lifting the chest and chin. Exhale, round. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to your neutral tabletop. Walking the hands forwards one pace, tucking the toes under, taking hips back, and up to our first downward facing dog today. And we can take your dog for a walk, paddle the feet, stretching out the legs, moving your body in whichever way feels good for you here to help open up those muscles and release any stiffness or tension in the body. Or maybe finding stillness is all that we need today. Just listening to your body. On our next inhale, we can lift up the left foot nice and high to our three-legged dog. Exhale, bending the knee and stepping it between the hands, gently dropping that back knee down and untucking those toes. Gently coming up into a low lunge. And we can rest our hands on top of the thigh there. And nice deep breaths. If we feel a little tight in those hips today, we can create some space by inhale, lifting the hips up. Exhale, we can sink back in. We can do that a couple times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Inhaling, lifting the hips. Exhaling, sinking back to your lunge. And you may find that helps just open up that right hip a little bit more. One more breath. Exhaling, bringing the hands down to the mat. We're going to bring this back knee to the outside of the left foot. So we can slide that knee all the way in, or we can find our own way into our Lord of the Fishes pose, a seated twist. So sitting nice and tall through the spine, exhale, twisting round to the left. We have the left leg on top, so we're twisting to the left. Gently looking back behind the shoulder and feeling that nice juicy twist in the spine. One more breath. Exhaling, gently coming back to center. We can then just roll over the legs, coming back to our downward facing dog, tucking the toes under, lifting the hips up. We can take a moment, stretch out the legs. Then inhaling, lifting that right leg all the way up to our three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, stepping the foot between the hands and gently dropping that back knee down, untucking the toes and coming up to rest in our low lunge. And again, if we're feeling tight in this left hip, we can do our little bobs up and down with our breath. So we can inhale, lift, exhale, sink. Inhale, lift, exhaling, sink. Last time if we need, inhale, lift, exhaling, sinking back into your low lunge, opening up that left side. Whew. Minding your balance, squeezing those toes into the mat. One more breath. Exhaling, we can bring those hands back down to the mat. This time we'll slide this back knee to the outside of the right foot. Or again, just finding our own way to sit and stacking the legs in our Lord of the Fishes pose. Inhale, sitting nice and tall. Exhale, twisting round to the right. Gazing back behind the shoulder. One more breath. Exhaling gently, coming back to center. And then again, we can roll over those legs, coming back to our tabletop position this time. We'll stretch out the chest and shoulders a little bit here. We'll walk the hands to the top of the mat and melting the chest down, bringing the forehead to rest on our mats in puppy pose. Feeling that stretch in those shoulders. And using your exhales to melt the chest down a little bit closer to the mat. Opening up that chest. One more breath. On our next inhale, gently peeling that chest up off the mat, walking the hands back in, and we can sink the hips back to a child's pose for a moment. Arms can be down by the sides or extended. Maybe closing the eyes for a moment here. On our next inhale, bringing the fingertips underneath the shoulders and just pressing into the mat so that we come back up to sit. And there we have it, our quick 5-minute yoga sequence. I hope you enjoyed that little flow today. If you did, please like the video, save for later so that you can come back to it again when you need. And please subscribe to my channel for more free yoga content. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Namaste.